Good morning. This is Black Crow Walking coming to you from Australia, and I'm bringing you Course of Love by Mari Perron. And we're up to chapter 31. We're nearly finished it actually, and we're up to verse 33 today. But just to recap on 32, salvation is simply your return to yourself. How cool is that? You know, we've got this big word that has a big trigger that says salvation is going to save you. What is it that's saving you? Returning to your authentic self, beloved. You are love. That's your authentic self. If your sister and brother seek the truth or salvation, be saved from you, and you seek the truth or salvation from them, what is truly occurring? How can this work? This is but another aspect of giving and receiving, being one in truth. Giving and receiving are both taking place, both at the same time. As are seeking and finding, once you are aware of what it is you seek, this aspect of giving and receiving as one is called relationship. It allows you to experience who you are and thus to know or remember who you are. It is in your recognition of the truth about your brother and sister that you recognize the truth about yourself. It is only in relationship that this occurs, because only in relationship are you experiencing anything. You do not exist outside of a relationship, just as your mind does not exist outside of oneness. Your experience here is but an extension of mind into the realm in which experience can occur. Your ego has made of this something different than it is. Rather than extension of mind, your experience has become a projection of ego. This can change. So how would you like it to change? How would it be for you to change this extension of mind? Your experience has become a projection of ego. This can change. You do not exist outside a relationship, just as your mind does not exist outside of oneness. So you're in relationship with everything, darling. You're in relationship with the trees, with the lake, with the ocean, with the mountains, with the rocks, with the birds, with the animals, and with each other. We're in relationship with everything every day. Even when you sit down at a table, you're in relationship with the tree that made that table, or the elements, the minerals, the metals that made that table, all intelligent beings. Your ego has made of this something different than it is. Your experience here is but an extension of mind into the realm in which experience can occur. What are you experiencing? What are you letting yourself experience? The fairies are at work today. All right. What are you really letting yourself experience? I'm just turning my phone down. Um, are you open to experiencing everything as delicious? Are you open to seeing everything as love? That's also delicious. But when you can let your egoic mind have a rest and feel into things and become in unity, in the unity of giving and receiving in relationship to everything, that's when you're really connected and conscious. As you interact with your brothers and sisters, you seek to get to know them. You do this so that you find what you have in common and go on from there to shared experiences. You also seek to know your brothers and sisters so that you will come to know what to expect from them. Once you have determined the brothers or sisters' usual mode of behavior, deviations from that usual mode concern you. You may determine someone is in a bad mood or is in a mood even, and see that the effects of the mood are either good or bad for either of you or them or both. Since you live in a world of such extreme uncertainty, one of your highest requirements of those you have relationships with is a mode of behavior that allows you to know what to expect. Thus, as you move from acquaintance to relationship of a deeper nature, you quickly determine the nature of those relationships and have an investment in them staying the same. Have an investment in them staying the same. Is that what you're doing? Is that what we are doing? Are we wanting the other person to stay the same as we met them? It's not going to happen. The universe is in constant motion and change, and so do we need to be. Letting yourself move into the changes easily, not going kicking and screaming, struggling. Thus, you move from the nature of those relationships and have an investment in them staying the same. Since this is most often true for them as well, you two become locked into an expected sameness. What a shame. Missing the deliciousness of life. It's called the rut, I think. One relationship in which this is not the case is the relationship of teacher-student. Another relationship that expects change and growth is that of parent and child. These two relationships have comprised your ideas of our father and me, as you have realized that you are here to learn. Now, what a clear learning goal in mind, with a clear learning goal in mind, these idealized relationships must be broadened so that they are seen in all rather than in few, and so that they are seen clearly as what they really are. The next chapter, chapter 32, is called Love Return to Love. Love Return to Love. I hope you've got something out of today. You might need to watch it a few times to really get it. But as you interact with your brothers and sisters, you seek to know them. And you seek to know them because you need to feel secure. You seek to know them because you want them to be the same. You seek to know them because you want to know what your shared experiences are. What if they've had different experiences and it's delicious to find out about those? Let yourself come into change easily and effortlessly. Don't come in kicking and screaming. I love you. Good luck with all that today. Bye for now. Till we meet again tomorrow.